Hey all, Matt Stockton here. Just wanted to share something I've been playing with in Claude today. Had my yearly physical a couple weeks ago and got all the blood panels and things like that done, and was exploring my results in MyChart. And there's some decent tools within that application to look at your test results and compare trends, but it's a bit hard. So I figured, hey, can I use something like Claude to take the raw unstructured data, the PDFs, and visualize that with limited effort. Um, so what I did is I went into my chart and kind of came in here and just went to all the test results and printed them into PDFs. Um, so not structured, not in a database, just a PDF here. And then came into Claude and asked it to build me an interactive tool for exploring my test result history. Gave it pretty limited details. Said I was attaching some PDFs and I wanted to explore the data interactively and wanted the tool to highlight recommendations it had. I did this to see what it would do. I wanted the tool to explore in a kind of a differentiated way. I didn't know how I would take that, but was curious to see what would happen. And gave it my age and gender to say that, hey, if there's any other information you want to incorporate, go ahead. And what it produced was actually pretty decent. So it gave me this little web application here. I can obviously take the code and deploy it somewhere else, but I can also explore it right in Claude's interface. And you can kind of look at the different measurements over time. It'll show you each of the data points, and will also give you some health insights. So I think this point about give me some recommendations goes through some general insights about what it's seeing. And then on the any of your kind of data points that are abnormal, these are kind of slightly above or below normal, but for these, it kind of flags them for you. So this is really cool to just basically, quickly spin up an interface to explore what is really just unstructured data coming in a bunch of different formats. Like even some of these panel tests, the PDF print is totally different. So it's not the same every time. So this took 5 minutes to do, just typing this in and getting the data. And it really made me realize how how powerful some of these tools can be for quickly building interfaces for unstructured data. Taking data that you have that might be just a PDF or a Word doc and extracting and transforming the information in that doc and putting it in a way that you can really explore and distill it. So that's one aspect that was really interesting to me. The other aspect on the kind of the medical side that I find really interesting is, of course, you always want to talk to a medical professional when you have serious concerns, and there's a lot of value there. But I think LLMs are really well positioned to tie your personal information to the kind of broad, immense set of information that's out there, whether it's in medical studies or reports or other data that's been collected, just to try to correlate and tie your data to other data that's out there in interesting ways. And certainly it's not a replacement for, being treated by a medical professional, but it really does, to me, open up an interesting chance for people to be more empowered to explore their own data. So I'm very keen to kind of track this space and see what kind of emerges and how this technology is adopted in the medical space. I think there's a lot of interesting unlocks that can be that can be made. Anyways, I just want to share this. Thought it was pretty cool. And as always, encourage people to just try it out. Just try Claude out, try ChatGPT out. See if you can find an interesting way that it can help you. And always keen to hear what you're working on or what you need help with. So feel free to reach out.